Welcome to the Fourth Down Experience, the podcast devoted to special teams. Your host of the Fourth Down Experience, former pro free agent, 9-year professional kicking coach out of the Midwest, Coach Chris Hughesby. Alongside Coach Chris Hughesby is a former 2-time Arena Bowl champ, 9-year pro kicking coach, repping the South, Coach Brian Jackson.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are starting a recruitment segment dating back to when we interviewed longtime special teams coach Travis Walch. We covered about 11 different topics throughout the whole interview, and we're breaking them up into listening segments. It came from episode 74 if you'd like to hear the whole thing, but we hope you enjoy these little 5-minute segments where we answer and discuss different topics in recruiting and college football. Enjoy. A lot of times Brian and I field questions about maybe kickers who want to transfer or just athletes in general, but if a specialist thought about transferring, what, from a coach's perspective, what would be the best way for them to just approach that topic with you guys, and how did you typically handle it as a coach?
You're saying as a kid that's leaving the school that I was at.
Yeah, maybe, or they want to maybe transfer because they're maybe not quite getting the opportunity to play, so they want to go somewhere else. Maybe with the best chance to start.
Number one, just be honest. Don't text me. Don't call me. We recruited you. We spent a lot of time on you in our program, and you've given us a lot of time. If it's going to be ended, let's end it right, like we would want to do in any other interaction where, hey, Coach, can I come in and talk to you? What's going on? You know, what we hear a lot is kind of lost the passion for the game. No, I don't think you did. I think you're now in a situation where you're number 3 in the depth chart. You're used to being number 1. And most of these conversations generally are had in year 1. It's that transitional year that I was talking about earlier. I would say it's, 5-10 times more likely that conversation and those words coming out of the mouth happen in the freshman year more than any other year, and it's not even close. I think sometimes you got to sit back and go, well, wait a minute. If I were the starting kicker, would those words be coming out of my mouth right now? Nothing else is different. You're practicing, your time commitment, you got to do your studies and everything else. What is the root of the problem? I would, a lot of times, just rather have a kid come in and say, you know what, I love kicking. I came here and really thought I was going to come in and make an impact, and this was just way tougher than I thought. I don't know if I can beat these 2 guys out in front of me. Yeah. At which point, I would probably say as a coach, this is where you're at right now. These are the steps that you need to take to try to get to that spot that you want to get to. Or maybe I've observed some things where your attention to detail is poor, you don't seem into it. Can we make some changes to get you moving in the right direction and get you striking the ball better? But I think what every coach would say, and it's easy for me to say because I think, Chris, in our program, we're pretty blunt with our kids on our expectations and where they're at and depth charts and all that. And I think if you're not getting that type of coaching, it could be a little bit harder to come in face-to-face and say, this is why I'm leaving. I think that's why we've had a lot of honest conversations throughout the years. But ultimately, just be honest. Mm-hmm. Speak, emote, share your feelings. I know sometimes that's hard to do, which is a whole other topic that I could go on hours about, especially males. And it's like, let them know how you're feeling. Be very solid in what your beliefs are at the time. Have a great conversation. See if it can be resolved, and if it can't, then we got to part our separate ways. But just don't go in with the idea of, hey, I've lost the passion of it, and then we find out you just transferred to the next school next to us. I mean, it's not a great way to lead your life and move forward, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to the Fourth Down Experience. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Fourth Down Experience.